Hello everybody, welcome to the C.H.A.B.I.S YouTube channel, Peter speaking. I'm still a bit under the weather from my cold I got, so I resort to do a short video today and just talking a bit. It just came up a problem with all those conspiracy theories and why they are not harmless, or at least that's my opinion about why they are not harmless. You can argue those are just crazy guys, and we had crazy people all the time. They have proven to be harmless in most of the cases, because if every crazy person in the world would take a gun and kill somebody, humanity would be very diminished in a few hours probably. And that's true, but the problem is that these conspiracy theories can grow easily today. That's my theory. It's no research, no formal research I've done or digged in sources or so. But it's an opinion. Maybe a slightly educated guess from reading about conspiracy theories. But to get to the point and do this gesture Angela Merkel likes to do often, and Adolf Hitler did once at least too. Conspiracy theory. But just an example, you know about it probably. Anyway, why is it the problem with conspiracy theories today? Because it's a fact, they existed all the time, and they have proven to yield very bad results at times. In the past, we know about things like all the stuff about burning witches, but others, a couple of mass killings are based on just a few rumors spreading, and so on. But why are they so prevalent today and seem to be everywhere? Because it's technically so easy to find a few people that think you are right. Just as a small experiment, I was asking Google for kiwi fruit poison. And I really didn't know before, but there is actually some problem with some parts of the kiwi fruit being a problem if you eat them, or if you eat too much to them, if you are allergic, something like this. So you get a few result pages full of describing problems with people who ate kiwi fruits. So if you now think you got poisoned by a kiwi fruit and you Google this, you find 15 sources at least telling you this is possible. And then you can dig into more things, you can engage in social media groups and so on, and you will find within hours, even not or maybe even minutes, let's say 10 people who are absolutely sure you must not eat kiwis because they are poisonous, because something bad happened to them after they ate kiwis. That's for sure. We have 7 billion people. At least a couple of million, if not at least 1 billion, did eat kiwi fruits before. 1 promille of them got any kind of problems. Another percent of that promille and so on were sure it was poisonous kiwi, because it's at least possible, and at least 1 promille of the humanity is for sure allergic to whatever fruit you may think of, and so on. So you easily get, at the end of today, if you dive into it now, I'm sure at the end of the same day you have 10 people telling you don't eat kiwi fruits, they are poisonous. And honestly, if I get 10 statements of people I know, at least a bit of some people I'm related to, telling me that, let's say, this bank is too expensive or is cheating at the people and does not pay back money and so on. If 10 people I know a little bit tell me this is the case, I don't go to said bank, and I would always be ready to admit to anybody else that this bank has a bad reputation. 10 people of all the people I know, that's by far sufficient. 2 or 3 people will be enough for me to not go to said bank. And to tell everybody, yeah, check out before you go there, I heard bad things about it. That's happened with three people. Okay, those 10 people with the kiwi fruits may be strangers to you, but that changes over time. They will always tell you it's bad. They will bring up their stories ever and ever again. If you would meet them in person, they would be very sound and nice people probably, and convincing and so on. So after some time they are your friends and you will believe them. Maybe not at the first day, but after a couple of weeks of good relationship, you will believe that they don't lie to you, and probably they actually don't lie because they even think it's as they say. Even that they believe what they say, they are not lying technically. So, but coming back to the point, it's not something only wackos do. We all do it. We so-called normal people, as much as this is possible, we all will have the same problem if 10 people and then maybe 12, 15 tell us something is bad. We will be ready to act. We will stop just thinking about should we act, should we do something, should we say something. If 10 people encourage me to do something, I will do it. Except maybe jumping off a bridge or yeah, but if 10 people convince me and encourage me to tell the world that kiwis are poisonous fruits and you must not eat them, and everybody's telling otherwise, telling you about vitamins and all the stuff are liars, I would probably go and do it. And I guess, yeah, I'm not maybe not absolutely the standard person, but I consider myself mentally mostly sane, and I have even talked to specialists, to professionals about that topic, and they also considered me sane. So it's not something for mentally unstable people, it's just normal. Sum it up. You can get 10 people supporting whatever story you may make up in your mind in a day, in the internet, in the oldest pages and stuff. And if you have 10 people and they also know a couple of people and they know more people, so it multiplies quickly. So if you have so many people encouraging you in what you think, it's perfectly normal to believe what you think is true. That's what makes things dangerous. If somebody is isolated with what she thinks, there will be not much action. Maybe you annoy your neighbors and that's it. But if you have people encouraging you, and as I said, that's so easy, that's a different kind of thing. And if you think that your neighbors are shooting rays at you and cause you a cancer you have and you're dying from, as it was discussed in Mannheim. I will put the link in the description. It's German, by the way. If you have so many people, if you believe that and 10 people encourage you, that there's nothing hindering you to act. But if you would be the only one in all the everywhere in your whole surrounding believing this, and you know you are the only one, you will probably not stop believing it, but you will not act. That's my theory about it. Or some people may act, but people who are acting completely alone, knowing that they are completely alone and nobody in their world thinks the same thing, there are people who act in such a case, but that's rare. But people who act, if they get encouraged by 10 other people, that's normal. And so it makes a thing only Vekas do to a thing everybody may get into. Yeah, that's it for today. Long enough. I hope you could follow me, and if not, yeah, inform me. It's better if you write something into the comments, for example. I do at least know what's the problem. If you just give a dislike, yeah, I can't do much about it. So, thank you for watching. Bye.